I would not mind seeing that again.
Well, what gets banned out? The Centaur. Don't want to be able to run away from that keeper. You don't kill it, but you can get out of there before the first flicker.
That's true.
There goes the
total.
Dire team back.
And there goes a Magnus. Okay, don't want to get Mag Faceless Void where he's just 6 slotted at 30 minutes in. We see him all hunched around the computer here.
The HellRaisers could still get Mirana for themselves. It may not fit into J178s because likely I think Big Num's going to be playing it again.
Yeah.
They still have 1 ban left here as well in 178.
10 seconds remaining.
Curious.
5 seconds remaining.
Spartan, you seen any good movies lately? You go see the new Joker movie or no?
Yes, I saw this movie. I didn't like it at all.
You didn't like it at all, really? Okay.
No.
You would not suggest it to the viewers at home?
No.
Okay. Stamp it.
Simple.
Did you like it, Grant?
I haven't seen it.
Oh, well then.
I've seen The Dark Knight, which was a great movie, and Heath Ledger is the best Joker of all time. Why ruin it? Joaquin Phoenix, you were only good in Gladiator, but there's the Sand King.
He was good in Gladiator, though. I mean, you can't take that away.
He was amazing, and I will never.
The way he moved that thumb,
yeah,
that was picturesque.
And
I can watch it all day.
I will too. Oh, Sand King, Leshrek, very popular lane. Cracking open. What kind of monster was that, my friend?
Sorry, that's just a Vanilla Light monster over here.
Oh, that's what we're all drinking that one, yeah.
Coming on that 3rd series of the day, you got to get a little bit of energy from our friends.
Well, I would say this is the 4th series of the day.
No,
so you need oh, okay.
For me.
Okay, I was like, you definitely need one of those. You gotta wake the hell up. 3, 4. Get the fingers out. And now, yeah, they're using a lot of their time on this 3rd pick right now. Reserve time dropping low to the flow.
Tell me some more.
Okay, so this hero's been gone for a long time. I do really like it against Leshrek.
It's gonna be like 20 questions or something?
Nyx assassin. Yeah. What happened to Nyx, man?
What is he doing?
Poor old Nyx.
What's he doing the laning phase?
Lane is meh. Rotations are meh. He's like worse than Mirana. It's like if someone can set up for Mirana mid, they can set up for Nyx maybe. Mirana's just like way easier.
Nyx.
I think some SEA teams still play it, but that's literally about it.
Plus sentries are just everywhere.
Yeah, they are. I mean, we saw last game, there's 5 dire sentries in their own jungle. Like, what's a Nyx gonna do? Not go there?
And that's pretty common these days.
Dire
It is.
team pick.
And they will finally get a Disruptor. We were not pleased with it earlier, and look at this. Instantly, they take the Lich.
Lich again.
Dude, why are they so into this Disruptor? They better have a Vision hero here. If there's not a TA or a Night Stalker or some of these last 2 picks, I got issues.
Oh boy,
Well, I think got issues without that, Trent, but yeah.
They need to win lanes, and they got to get like at least 1 more aggressive core, because Coddle Disruptor are 2 supports that do not play well defensively, do not play well from behind. They are much better set up playing aggressively. Your offlaner initiating on the enemy, and then you being able to get follow-up, catching the extra hero afterwards.
It feels like they need like a Bat Rider or something. I don't know. Someone that can at least use this glimpse.
It's tough because, like, look, I mean, HellRaisers has 0 stuns besides the Rocket. On the other side, you have a Leshrek, a Sand King, even the Lich Gaze. It's like 0 disables versus crazy low cooldown disables on a Venom.
That's a 3 Veno, right?
That's technically a Vision hero.
Technically?
Technically.
I'm gonna ward forward for the glimpse.
Yep. What's the, isn't it really bad vision now? It's like only, isn't it like 300 range around the ward?
It's very low, yeah.
I think it's like 300 or 200.
Good hero versus Leshrek though. He cannot just use the spots.
And run in, yeah.
Yeah.
Very good versus Void.
5 seconds remaining.
Especially support Leshrek. Support Leshrek just, you're not gonna have anything to work around the Venomancer.
And TNC showed that it is a very capable hero if you can get him off to a strong laning phase.
Dude, that game was nuts.
Perfectly fit for like KP style offlaner.
Yeah, rush the bots, just protect the lane, show up for fights. Very, very oppressive. Just like constantly requiring attention from the opponent.
But once again, 178 with that 2nd pick, they get the overall last pick, so you always have to be worried about these heroes we talked about. You get that overall last pick, you can still put Leshrek middle if you truly want.
Yep.
Doubt it, but
There's still, who are our big ones? There's still OD, just in terms of like a general like decent 9 here for HellRaisers, but also a potential counter hero for JFS if they want. And then we still got the Meepo is hanging around.
Radiant team
chilling.
back.
they ban AM.
Yeah, AM was perfect here.
Just because they have so much like space making.
Well, it feels like HellRaisers. Those four are pretty good at fighting together, right? And AM can just go do his other thing.
That is one of Venomancer's strong suits for sure.
Ban into pick here. The deciding this could be the last pick for HellRaisers, so got to make it count. Use all that
10
reserve time.
seconds remaining.
I don't know if they have the answer right now.
Yeah.
I don't have it.
Damn. What is it? Can you think of any hero that's even just not like whoa, but it's pretty good here against this Void, this Sand King? Nothing ever feels good versus Sand King Leshrac, right? Because like you know you're gonna get stunned, and there's not much you can do.
I think they need a mid hero right now. They will not put the Gyro mid.
Yeah.
J178 apparently think that's like this Animage pick. Are they telegraphing what they want for their mid?
It looks. I mean, they banned the Storm. They just in case, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's the one that always stands out. They seem maybe equally confused.
Yeah.
All the reserve time's gone, so they got about this 20 seconds to think about their last pick.
I don't know. Nothing on pick right
You know, that's an interesting idea if you ever wanted to try and protect a certain pick that you wanted.
Yeah, exactly.
Just ban AM and they're very likely to ban Stormstream. They're like, well, shit.
What are these guys doing?
10 seconds remaining.
3 seconds.
Oh, ooh.
Dire team pick.
There it is. It's the Pugna.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a mid hero. As we said.
A little bit faster pace gives them something to group up around. Very they're pretty squishy, right?
I do not understand
Super
this
squishy.
team's thoughts on Disruptor. I really
Fred's going
don't.
back to it, yeah.
I literally don't.
Back to the Disruptor.
Disruptor!
Like, I don't
Angry
get.
man yells at Disruptor.
Like, what do they see about Disruptor in this game? Do they think that it helps control the Faceless Void just like through his ulti and same thing like the Leshrac and stuff? Like,
5 seconds.
Yeah.
I mean, I
remaining.
kind of get it, but the hero just, oh my god, he takes so much to get off the ground.
I mean, I think they're just trying to dumpster the laning phase, right? They have both this Venomancer and Disruptor who are both hard counters to avoid in lane, and both of them do pretty well against them later on to the game. You can't lane the Void into Gyrocopter, I believe. So, you know, they're just going to make sure he has a terrible lane, and then they're going to go snowball down some towers. And once you have that kind of lead, then Disruptor does feel better, right? You have more,
Yeah, oh, 100%.
you have more
If
map
you have the lead,
control,
for
you
sure.
have more vision down.
You know, actually, if you plant wards in those little TP spots when you're going after towers, then you can actually glimpse people out when they're trying to TP.
Yep.
That's kind of sneaky. That might be kind of annoying. We might see that happen a couple times.
Amber is the pick again, right?
He's got Frost Armor.
Yeah.
No stun Dota.
Anything that takes advantage of the pretty much no stuns that they have.
Yeah, 0 stuns, 1 rocket. That's about it. Keeper of the light lockdown.
Cop, Amber. I don't know about Cop.
This is one of those games you just ask your mid hero, hey,
Yeah,
what do you want? And then you accidentally misclick and get him
Exactly.
something crappy. Whoops, sorry. Better still carry us. Invoker.
Invoker.
Okay.
I want to play Invoker.
Yeah.
He said.
Yeah.
Is that mid or 4?
Middle? Well, we're gonna see.
It's got to be mid,
gotta
right?
be.
With
One would assume.
Leshrac against Pugna. I don't think you want to have him be.
They're making us sweat over it. You never know what we'll do. Some debate happening here.
4 position disruptor. I wonder what you do with that farm.
My god, the suspense is killing me.
It is middle invoker.
Whoa.
The kid. I hate the kid invoker. Whatever.
Really?
Okay, the only
Yeah.
good thing about the Kid Invoker is he falls flat for
Jeez.
something. I don't know what it was. He just kind of like falls over. I think is it when he dies, or
I'm
when
not sure,
he's
but
like,
I know the animation you're saying.
he's like the MVP or something like that.
Oh yeah, it was MVP. That's what it was. I actually like him because of his cartwheels when he's running around. I think that looks hilarious. I'm all about the Kid Invoker.
All right. Well, we see the drafts. It sounds once again like are you guys favoring 178 again?
Yep. Just Disruptor, keep losing. I want some buffs. Let's go.
I like HellRaisers here.
Why?
For the dumpstering of the
lane?
Faceless Void,
Okay.
and what we were saying earlier, I think that Pugna has a pretty good game here, because he's yet another counter to the Faceless Void, and it makes Bignum have a hard game.
Huh?
And I think I think the laning phase is just well set up enough that they should be able to like get an early lead, and that early lead turns into like you look at it and you see these heroes and it's like they're like all kind of squishy have a strong lead, heroes like Gyrocopter actually become like significantly tankier, right? Like everyone gets these like early stat items.
Yeah.
Then, you know, like some of these heroes build Aghanim Scepter. That's another like 400, 500 HP.
Yeah, I mean, even in S8 during the qualifiers, we saw an Aghanims and then second item Satanic, and you just can't do anything. Crazy. Spartan, who are you feeling?
I think HR can win this game.
What are you favoring them?
HR. I think
Okay.
65 to 35.
Okay. Pretty heavily.
Spartan, are you a believer, since you're being captain, being drafted, are you a big believer that like drafts they can go up to like 80-20, or are you a believer in like, you know, any lineup can win?
Any lineup can win.
Any lineup can win?
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
For sure.
Still gotta play the Dota.
Yep. And there's gonna be a stun. Will hit him. Doesn't want to right click and let thunder rain down upon this Lich.
Yeah, just let that mana set regen him back. You know, you got some damage on that Coddle.
I just want to say, Slayer could have leveled Glimpse there or Kinetic Field and try and go for the first blood. That ruins your laning phase.
Yes.
Do not
Don't do that. Don't fall into the trap. Don't give in to the trap.
Yeah, but if you're dry lane, you don't actually care.
That's true. Do you,
Yeah, but you also never get level 2. If you take that glimpse. That thing's never coming.
All right. Oh, and look at this V-Tune. He's going to fake over. And there's 4 heroes here from the Dire side. 178. They want to commit a lot there. Getting the first blood on Maposhka. Now, V-Tune, he's actually not in trouble, but that's a lot of... He's going to have to use regen.
Yeah.
Decent amount of it.
Oh my god, this laugh. It's coming.
well, first blood, 3 bounty runes. That's not good.
I mean, to their credit, HR saw it coming, right? They brought both supports down bottom. They were kind of ready for this scenario, but obviously...
We're ready for the
Isn't
invoker.
it worse to their credit?
I mean,
they saw it coming and
I have to
got
still
hit
give
by
them the
it.
mental edge of, like, at least they thought about it.
For me, I'd be more tilted. Be like, guys, we knew this was coming.
We knew. No, well, it will be this void down here. Only with the Keeper of the Light. Last track, Sand King, pretty popular lane right now.
I always thought this lane was funny when it first started popping up because it was like the double, like there was super short range stun.
Yes, quick.
Oh, jeez.
That laugh is annoying.
They have to try and win this sentry battle. How many we got?
Oh, blind light.
All right.
One on the
I don't know
Coddle.
about this blind.
Oh,
Okay.
1-1. I love it.
So we'll see who's first. Obviously, with Sand King stun, no one's going to use it until he's level 2.
Do you guys ever have a support come to the lane and put the sentry in the middle when you're playing Sand King or something? You're just like, I hate you. How do you not hide this in the tree?
Yeah.
That's the worst feeling.
Along with you.
Does look like there was one sentry actually placed in the big camp down there, stopping the pull.
Yeah.
And giving you some of that sentry vision in case.
Doesn't hurt.
Yeah. Slayer already out of mana, but pops a mango. Has one more mango. And it's Veno. What should we expect out of this Veno? Veno's a guy who just sits in his lane, right? That's about it.
He plants wards, plants himself.
Defend all the towers.
Yeah. He's got a green thumb.
Good blinding light.
Ah, got him.
Minus 50 gold. This rocket gives a lot of gold.
Does.
Surely that cannot be okay. That blinding light doesn't scale its miss rate.
Yeah, I don't know about that
Needs
one.
to start lower.
70%. You see that little 70%, guys? Don't get used to it. It's gonna be 50.
It's gonna be 30,
60,
40, 50, or yeah.
Some, yeah.
30. That's harsh.
40, 50, 60, 70. Sorry.
All right,
That was bad math.
Yeah, you got lost halfway along the way.
I just did 7 minus 4. I was like, that's 3. You started 30.
Uh-oh. That's going to be another Thunder Strain. He's probably going to go down. Will they be able to get a kill? We're going to see a pause. Uh-oh. Binds. Sorry.
How the other lanes
Damn,
feel
he's fast.
when the pause happens and you are not using it and you are in the battle. How do you feel?
Uh-oh.
It's the worst. I lose track of
Oh,
everyone
get back
it
top,
is.
hurry. It looks like the Lich might go down first, or will Slayer. It will be the Lich, and now they can't even get Slayer. Feels like this Void. Yeah, he's just going to have to get out of here. And
I think the worst pauses are when you're moving somewhere in the map like solo, and then because it's so easy to like lose your idea of like where the enemy, where you think the enemy heroes are, where you can farm at that point.
Suddenly,
like,
boom, for sure.
yeah, like maybe before the pause.
top lane, Veno. He's taking a ton of damage. Did he get out? He's good. Where'd he go?
Good.
He
TB
ran.
tower, it looks like.
I just saw Disruptor was dead for 30 because he died to neutrals, and they started spam pinging. Like, get this dude, he's dead forever. Yeah. He's dead for 30. Let's go. And so how is it?
Void has really
I'm
good.
surprised.
Yes.
I'm surprised about
He's just pulling it back to the tower.
Yeah.
Just constantly.
I didn't expect that.
Lich is kind of throwing the body too, I think. Like, just, you know, getting up there, taking a lot of the harass for him.
Yeah, he's eating all the Qs from Disruptor, and I think they're okay with that.
On the other side, in Voyager versus Pugna, she last pick mid. In Voyager right now, she's getting stomped.
He's getting bodied, yeah.
Under attack.
There's gonna be another blast going out.
I think that is a like kind of common mistake, not for professionals, but the idea that like the kill is more important than the lane. You know, like in this situation, it's far more important to harass the Void and make him feel uncomfortable getting CS than it is getting kills.
Yeah, it's actually worthless
That's
killing
true,
Lich.
that's true.
Doesn't matter at all.
Because again, you kill the support, he dies, he comes back full health, full mana. It doesn't win you the lane.
She brings the reason for the Jerry also.
Yep.
Yeah, he brings a
he
couple
brings-
rake bands. You know?
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Veno has a bracer now. And nothing too crazy going on. 1-to-1, 2-1-2 lanes. Rune's getting spotted out. Yep, Invoker will go get it top. So yeah, this Pugna's having a good time. So what do you do if you're a Pugna? Do you ever rotate, or do you want to take this middle tower, or does it depend if you get a rune?
I think you stay, yeah, you farm.
Okay.
And then if you need to DP, you just DP.
And the 5-minute runes are coming up, so I think that might be our next point of contention in about 30 seconds. Misses the pull there.
Oh, that's a rough one.
It's like the Pugna is like the better version of these DKs and Death Prophets and such. Like, you're going to slowly chip away at that mid tower. It's your huge advantage as a mid laner. So you should use that advantage.
Yeah,
It's a different story if you get a rune though. Like if you get a haste or something, like of course you're gonna go for a gang.
Help the team.
Doesn't matter, yeah.
Oh, stun will get the range creep there from the Lesh, but Sand King takes a decent amount of damage. And now the runes, yeah, they're coming out. It looks like Radiant's actually going to get at least 3 of them here, if not 4. Yeah, will be a 3-for-1 for Radiant. And we are going to see the Betway odds 1.6. 178 is favored. Obviously, they won game 1.
Yeah, that's pretty,
still pretty even, but I mean, the game itself is even. Less than 1,000 gold for HR, and that's pretty much the runes right now. Pugna 28 and 10, ton of denies. And uh-oh, Lich. Well, we talked about this. And he's just gonna stick up, and uh-oh, Slayer, he might have just got baited in. The Veno still trying to help out. Will just go after that, and Slayer does have the fairy fight, so he's gonna be good. V-Tune ends up going down bottom. Will Slayer go down here? No bash, one more hit.
Turned around?
He gets it. He wanted to maybe get the kill. Veno, does he have boots? He's
Did he
slithering
think
forward.
the ward had blocked? And
This
then
might
he
be
couldn't
the kill.
attack?
He might have, yeah.
I think that was his thought process, but you just kind of slapped him right over that ward.
And another big kill bottom, though. They managed to bring down V-Tune on this gyrocopter.
Yeah, I don't think these side lanes are going as well as they should for HellRaisers.
Yeah.
I love what Void did. He went for the treads instantly because he had a free lane. Alright, what's happening here?
Oh, we're gonna see a Zut coming out, but look at that, the fear in. Might have been a perfect rotation from this Lich saving his partner, but they're gonna keep moving forward. Right click. Now Lich out of there, and oh, Big Numb's here. There's a stun and baited in.
Big now is everywhere.
Dude,
Give him the tip.
And this is always, I mean, this is the OG stat, right? You bring more heroes, you're gonna probably end up winning that fight, and
Always
you don't expect
bring more.
Yeah,
Always bring more.
Some big brain strats right there.
It is.
That was nice.
He didn't get the blinding
light push. You just like, as long as you play around the center of your Sandstorm, you're always going to be good against the Coddle.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Everything going pretty good for 178 after only getting one of those runes.
Is Veno going Vessel? Is that?
Yeah. Well, at least has that urn.
It's a good game for it, for sure.
And DM does have at least the level 20 Veno, so he plays it a decent amount.
Can we see the networks a bit?
Damn, that's a lot of Veno to play in pubs.
It is.
Alright.
2.9k, yep, so a nice lead here.
Oh, it's leading.
That's rough, because you kind of picked this Veno because, as Cap said, you want to dominate this lane. This is what you do, and you're not doing it. That's the problem.
That's definitely an issue.
And there we go. They want to rotate on down. Looks like Big Num should go down, I think. They're going to chase him. Rocket will dunk him on the head. He makes it not up the hill, and will just get right-clicked down. There will be. So he will just go back to free farming bottom. And they're back to the gold lead here on HellRaisers. Oh, hello.
Hello.
That Lich is looking pretty dead. Gonna go for the TP? No, he'll be okay.
Yeah.
Whoa.
He's like level 3 disruptor.
Uh-huh.
See you.
In a kill lane, not gonna have the glimpse.
Denies the urn.
Yeah, it does. Oh, you're right. Yeah, getting those early charges, and he does get the pull there. Only one, but They need that.
This is where the Pikachu rotations start coming in. I think this is Pikachu's really good at this like 8 to 15 minute marker. He just moves all around the map, and he always has a high success rate, I think.
Yep. Well, as Cap says that, Award scouts it out. They know. And they will just back it up.
Dire's middle tower.
And now you know where the ward is. That's success.
And Pugna, he knew something was up as well. Pushes in that tower and just runs straight back. And yep, and there's the Invoker. A little bit of wasted time. So it's not going. I mean, HellRaisers in the lead by about a little less than 1,000 gold. Who needs to make more stuff happen early game?
I would say probably the team with the Pugna and the Veno. Yeah. For
That would make
HellRaisers,
sense.
you know, you gotta take some towers, establish pressure somewhere, give Veno a home,
Are fortified.
let him just farm away.
It's like the incentive is on 178 to move around more, but HellRaisers need to win their like static laning phase harder.
Exactly that. You don't need to move as HellRaisers right now. You don't need to take any tower. You need to farm more, build more, get some items on Pugna and Veno, defend your towers with Veno, and you will win after.
But when it comes to like your success in like the first 10 minutes, like HellRaisers definitely needs to be the ones ahead. They need to be accomplishing more in that regard.
And now the Void has moved down to 3rd on net worth with the Veno and Gyro moving
They
up.
need cards to do that. They need books. They need the minute 10 for the support, so this Raptor can have his ulti, his cut. So they're lacking cut again.
Yeah,
You see.
both supports aren't really like, they're not truly online. They have such a big power spike once they do get their level 6s, both the Disruptor and the Coddle. So things can still change for HellRaisers, and they can still secure like a significant lead. I think this 1K is just a bit less.
10-minute runes, and here comes the Sand King ult, and guess who else here? It's Pikachu. They will use a little of that epicenter. Don't matter. You get the kill. You will get the runes.
And 3 bounties.
Yeah, they get the one top.
Mentioning that HellRaisers have a Gen 0 stance like the previous game.
Yeah.
So 2 out of 2 games stance with no stance.
Yeah, I mean, stuns win games. You get kills because you have stuns. If you don't have stuns, we saw Lich just TPs away, unhindered. Gets it an eye on the ward.
Yeah,
Not that much
good.
gold anyways, but
It's all about the attitude.
toy
How much
was up,
gold is
yeah.
it?
It scales now, right?
I have no
On the
idea.
Pugna ward, isn't it 20 at level 1? I know for sure.
You know, the tooltips never tell you.
Get ready for the 20.
20. Boom.
I know what I'm doing.
Grand.
I know
Watch
what
it,
I'm
man.
doing.
20, 40, 60.
I believe it's something like that.
All right, as you mentioned.
Oh, there's going to be Chrono. He's going to set, but he makes it out with that move speed. So a lot of ultis committed.
Yeah.
Will they even be able to get this young man? He's running. Please help me.
But tower is
He's
dead.
got 9 charges and a cell.
Tower is dead.
Yeah, you can't really come back in. That's true.
Because that siege unit here as well.
Mission accomplished.
And Chrono is out again. That's good for
Very good for HellRaisers.
HellRaisers.
All right, Veno has a home.
And Team Warrior is also dead.
Yeah, they're going to get him that pull one more.
Maybe?
And also the tower is gonna die now. The glyph is out.
Radiant's bottom tower
178 are trying to do what they can on bottom.
Where is the
They
Venom?
get
Why
traded
he's not
tower.
defending bot tower?
Dire's middle tower.
Yeah, you can't give this for free, that's for sure.
That's a big mistake.
Yeah,
You have the powers, you have the tools. Why you're not defending that? No Chrono.
looks like they're just going to play in this top lane the rest of the game. Going to give up that tier 1 bottom and
Radiant's bottom tower.
their own
is under
jungle.
attack.
There we go. They might want to make a move on this Sand King, but there's a Lich standing behind.
Radiant's bottom
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Don't rush anything here, I don't think.
Yeah.
If you're HR.
3 top, Warrior came top.
Is it going to hit? No.
Ah,
Not
Zoom.
quite. And oh, now, whoa, that's a lot of heroes that are The Goon Squad's here, but can they get anyone? Doesn't even look like that. Sand King's in a little bit of an odd position. Obviously, there's a Quelling Blade and a stun out. There's a send back on Pikachu. They want to get more than one. Invoker's caught out, but just runs back. There is going to be a gaze there. And now ulti comes out from Slayer. They get one onto the Lich. Pikachu turns it around, though. Slayer more than likely is going to go down as well. And Pikachu,
gonna get burrowed.
he gets it. Yeah, and oh my goodness. What? The Sand King, it's decimated. Now Bingham, he's in a little bit of trouble. HR, HellRaisers, they're just running at him.
This looks great considering how early he wants to
And does.
play here.
EMP's, oh, the EMP scares him away from the last track.
It works. You know, this fight was kind of fine. I would love it if HellRaisers focus one target.
Yes.
That was a really awkward go for Invoker and go for Sand King at the same time. Like, I think Sioma's, like, they should be playing off of Sioma's calls, I think.
Yeah.
Like, Sioma Slayer he had the control over the Invoker, he just needed his team to follow it up.
And they are still just fighting at this top lane. Sand King, though, he gets the Sandstorm out, make sure the creeps can't get their blast.
He's doing a really good job of trying to hold this for everyone's like respawn and everything. I think they want to make a play with Chrono, but
Chrono is up, yes. They will be
oh, dude, there's way too many of them.
Oh my goodness, there's a few heroes here. Where's he stunning to? Help me, please. He's still alive.
He's waiting for the thunder to wear out?
Dude, this hood.
Oh. Okay,
Oh my
there you
goodness.
go.
And he sandstorms again. He does make it.
I think that was part of the reason he doesn't bro strike right away. He has to wait until the vision goes out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nah, he's got a hood. He's got it.
We're fine.
Plus it's level 1 because it's new Coddle.
Yeah. They will finally get this tier 2 tower down.
Alright, they have Kotal and Pugna.
Yeah,
They can double spam.
It's a lot of damage.
Big tower killer.
Meanwhile, the Void was just...
Oh, there we go. That's a disruptor play right there.
They get it.
right.
Oh, whoa. Bangnum's here. Nick just goes down. The Leshrac. What the hell? Where'd you come from? He's just running away, taking damage from the ward as he pulse Novas. He's moving. He goes for the stun. He does hit it. Will he be able to make it out? More than likely not. You're not that quick. Oh, did it not?
No. I have to say, huge amount of respect for Bignum's disregard for his own life. I love how aggressively. Remember that him chasing down the Lich play that pulled HellRaisers out of position? Like this kind of play where he just charges in. He gets a Pugna kill. He gets a lot of damage on tower. He pulls a lot of heroes back. You know, I think Bignum's style of play is so good.
20 seconds till bounties.
A little bit of a whiff right there on the tornado, yeah, and it will help him stay alive. Is he gonna throw that ulti out? V2's here. There's gonna be a chain frost. It will only bounce once, so over there, and they're gonna easily bring down Lich. They hit the shrine up, but he gets pulled out of it. It's gonna get him killed. Nice job there by the disruptor. Now Sand King, he's spear vesseled. He could be in a little bit of trouble here. He has a stun. He will go to the high ground. Do they got the vision? Now they do, but it won't matter.
We spoke about stuns, but if you have a glimpse, it's kind of the same.
No BKBs for a long time,
You
so
cannot run.
One of my favorite combos right now is Venge Coddle, and Disruptor is like very much the same thing, right? Anything to pull them back into the orb, because nobody wants to fight the orb right now. It's just too hard.
It's too good.
You group up too much, like going to the center of this ultimate, so it's just like 90% of the time it's better just run out.
Yeah,
And
100%.
Oh, hi, Petishara.
Yo,
Right.
what's up?
Hello.
Here comes the Lich. He's gonna throw
He's
the
tanky, though.
ice shield out. He's trying to survive, but
Is dead.
he won't.
Middle tower
And while this is all going on, we haven't seen it. The Void currently
Void,
third.
Void.
He's down bottom, having a good old time.
He is farming, but he's farming it alone.
Yeah, we'll see. Ooh, another missed tornado there from PJ. He's gonna get sent back. That ulti's there from the disruptors. Don't get out. They're gonna get 2 more kills. The Void may be farming, but you're losing way too many heroes.
So normally you would say like, okay, it's not that bad to not use your Chrono because the enemy team will take advantage of it. In like, okay, they're just gonna run your towers. But HellRaisers is already doing that.
They don't care.
They're not stopping whether or not you have Chrono.
They have Coddle Pugna. They
So
don't
you
care.
might need to use these Chronospheres off cooldowns just to slow down HellRaisers' march forward.
And if you don't come here right now, you will lose the tower because you have 2 blasts each time.
Yeah, my goodness.
And the cliff is here also. And you have the second spell to protect the catapult also. So they are not using that. It's okay.
Man, they're just... This Void really just wants to hit that farm.
Holy shit,
Double
our tower
blast.
dies instantly, look. You need to do something. Okay, if you go again, she's dead.
New ward.
Okay.
Team.
One more.
I mean, he's looking for a potential deny right now.
As simple as that.
They're not stopping.
They don't care. This Void just chilling bottom, still farming the jungle. Venom Ward slowly poking away.
I mean, they can do this in such a low committal way that they can force the Void back. I think they really wanted Void to come back. Oh, they got a
They get a different one. It's Bignum, and that's a pretty big deal. Level 10 on that latch
This
track.
Raptor, guys. This is Raptor. Look.
I mean, that's pretty greedy play. Dude, what's he doing? What's he doing in his jungle right now?
Hater alert!
How's I mean, no, Sioma's played it really well.
Yeah.
For sure.
Oh, and there will be the backdoor protection, saving the racks.
Void is not coming.
Psych.
They are not steep the creep, so I don't know what's happening.
Yeah. They're trying to at least save the Mailer X. Stun will go forward. This Venomancer does have a Spear Vessel and a Hood, so pretty damn tanky.
I think that's what Bignum was doing. I think he wanted to go around and cut the creep wave, right?
Yeah.
But he needed to go through his triangle because he should know HellRaisers have already played up top.
There is going to be what an instant ulti from the Disruptor. Team's going to go down. They can't kill this blinding orb. It's pulling him back in. There goes the Lich, the Void. He's Spear Vessel. He's 7 HP. He's gone. See you later. Nick goes down the backside, but it doesn't matter. Can they get this Lesh again? Doesn't look like
Gyro
it.
dead?
Sand King? No way. Oh.
Did you see Big Now? Yeah,
He's trying. He said it's worth it for me to kill him if I can trade out my life, but
Wow, what a quick ulti from the Disruptor. The Void jumped in, boom, instant.
Yeah, very nice.
Definitely the MVP here.
Yeah, he is playing
He has done a lot.
amazingly.
This
Yep, there's the tip.
8 minutes right now.
I
think.
appreciate this lineup went all in on what they're trying to do, right? Disruptor, Pugna are just terrible if you are behind at like 15 minutes. You know, they're going to have a pretty hard time. But they managed to get a little bit of lead. They played super
Dire's
aggro,
top
aggressive,
shrine is under
and
attack.
used both heroes to their full potential.
and now they've got like the success off of taking all these towers.
Yes,
These
the
heroes
team
are actually
gold,
very
yeah.
tanky, right? They've got Pipe, BKB now, like
Racers galore.
Your Pugna is actually quite hard to jump onto.
Yep.
We didn't care about the Void farming all this time.
No, for good reason. Because all he's going to farm towards is a BKB, and I don't know if they're going to have enough damage, even when the Chrono's successful, to make good use of it.
Yep. It's going to be tough, especially with that Pipe. Chain Frost pretty much just negated fully.
Travel now. I'm not sure about this travel because they are five mining a lot.
Just the whole time, yeah.
Dire's
It's not like he ever needs to TP back for mana. You got the coddle. And here comes the double blast. Start flying. There's one. There's two.
Maybe the buyback travel is
Yeah.
good.
This is
So.
actually hilarious. It's pretty much the same game as last game now, except they don't even need an Aegis, which makes their lineup even better.
Look what they do.
Yeah, like, we can't
We are
do
not gonna
anything.
stop. If you don't skip the waves or if you don't come to fight us, we are not gonna stop. The pipe wall helps though.
It does. Man,
This is pretty comical.
they just can't do anything. Blast after blast. No, not much to say. They're just taking this tower, really. They're just pushing.
I wonder if I can... Oh my god, he blasted.
Oh, a double.
Oh,
The deny? There.
nice.
Take away a little of that team gold.
Sick.
How do you approach that? What do you do?
How much closer is our Void to BKB?
He just picked up 2
No,
rolls.
gracious.
1,000.
It ain't
That's
coming.
not close enough.
Not close.
Uh-oh, and now this Lecha, you gotta be careful. Rockets flying in. Donk.
He's trying to stand just close enough. They might go for it.
Bait him in. They don't. I love this. There's no reason to commit, right? Like, he's
No.
like, maybe I'll get him. And they're like, nope, we're playing it cool.
No, there's no tree here. Lich is not level 25.
God, that double blast.
So, you know, these
Jesus.
buildings are going to be nice and low.
Pops the pipe. Tanks one blast.
I would be mad if this happens to my team. So
Nobody's having fun in this game on Dire. There's 4 people sitting here. The Void bottom.
I don't know if anyone's having fun on a Radiant besides the Knicks. He's
Ew.
like his
blast.
coddle is just being yelled at.
Yeah.
Void just got the tower.
Okay.
He's got to be close to BKB now, right?
yeah, they wait
It's been like another
100.
90 seconds,
Yeah.
and he got a tier 2 last hit.
Needs that 100, but they just lost a full nother Axe.
Yeah.
You lose one more fight, the game's just over.
Whoa, Grant, you're speaking a little early here. Now they've lost another full
My
set of
bad.
X's.
That's
Thank
on me.
you.
all right.
I
Wait.
appreciate accuracy.
Hey, unhealable damage on that tier 3, baby.
Right now she's gonna get the item to survive through the chrono.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be in time, I think. Or
Yeah.
no?
Dire's top shrine is
kinda.
under attack.
It's tough. It's tough.
I mean, if they
all right.
yeah, if they see the BKB, they'll probably just go Shrines and Roche. It's like, might as well, right?
Yeah, now you can do the
Like,
right.
if it's
super
done,
easy.
it's done. So
Oh, maybe not. Bingnum could be an even better payoff. Yep, there's going to be the glimpse. And do we have a
Does you a scuttle? I think you do.
Yeah, why not, right? Take him out, and then you definitely get Roshan. But they won't commit it
Well,
quite.
does he have buyback?
he's a little low on the totem pole.
Yeah, I don't know if that would guarantee Roche or anything, but
No, that's because it's at that time, you know?
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
just the ulti, you don't
yeah.
care.
yeah, that's true.
Bounty will get picked up by Slayer top. Was sitting up there for quite some
DD.
time. All right, well, they had the damn
Smoke, Winston, let's go.
Yeah, then
Fight.
that's what I like. This is a classic CIS. You know, they don't want GG, but they're like, all right, one more fight. Let's go.
Yeah, she was farming all this time if they did.
Here we go.
Yeah, what was the farming for?
This is still such
Okay,
a tough
this is your
fight.
opportunity.
He's gonna go for
No,
it.
get the BKB
One.
up.
Yeah, he sure did. They're gonna try to right click. Down here, he's sandbag, but no, he
Light
pops
drain.
his BKB. They do get the kill. There's gonna be the light. They have brought it back as well, and now They're doing a decent amount of damage. Veno is just getting chased after, but guess what? This BKB
Dude,
is
get
getting
out,
wearing
dude.
off. And it does.
And right now, she cannot play anymore.
Oh, it didn't go.
Oh my god!
Oh, God!
Though, I still don't think he's dead.
Alright. It's a bait. It's a bait,
The
guys.
tornado, it is. There's the EMP going to take away all the mana. They might be able to bring down Slayer. They don't want to commit, though. The Void has no mana right now. And instead, they're going to turn around, do that.
First strike?
First stab here. No, he
Flip
wins
back.
5 strikes. And they find him. Nice play there.
Okay, these Venom wards have actually got
Okay,
a
but
couple
now
moves.
Sand King.
You talked about the Venom.
Thunder strikes and Venom wards.
No.
Right now, the Russian.
I was like, if Sand King fights back, is there any way you can like poke at them? But all you have is Invoker.
No Chrono, no Dodo.
Yeah,
I think
you don't
you
have
need to
good
fight
poke.
this.
You-
If they
I
knew that they are so low, they could fight, but they don't actually believe that the enemies are so low, and they are not fighting here. They could win this fight as 178, but yeah, they are not going.
They're not, and this will be a free Roshan now here for HellRaisers. Slowly but surely they get it.
And that means the buyback from B-Tune is
Worth.
forgiven. You got this Aegis. It's all good now.
He's not progressing as a gyro, but
Hopefully you don't need to. If you get that
Yeah.
last set of rags bottom, but they're still a tier 1, so they got a little ways to work there.
I mean, that lead is not as scary as you might expect. It's only like 5k at this point. That's kind of typical for these like 5-man. Like, what's the XP difference? Not very much, considering how much they've been dominating.
But you
The
don't.
other cores are pretty farmed though as well.
Yeah, I think that's the thing. Void's
Venom
not
and Pugna
farmed
are all,
still,
like,
too.
pretty healthy.
it's one void, and now she's coming from the Aegis, from the Pugna, and from the Pugna's item, right? She has the iron disc.
Dude, you can't give up free picks though.
Get a look for here. We will get glimpsed back, but it looks like they still get the kill. Tornado goes out to pick it up, brings him down.
Alright.
They the only reason the net worth is close is because this the supports are quite low on the Radiant.
Yes.
You have a pretty rich tricore of like the Invoker, Leshrac, and the Sand King, you know? Those next 3 after the Void are pretty far up there.
You see it.
And then there's Lich.
Poor old Lich. Yeah, they're just trying to defend their base right now.
Oh my god.
Lich will do it.
That's so sad for the dudes.
He's probably a little heavy. He's like, hey, solo experience. Hell yeah.
Remember that like 70-some minute Zai game where he was Lich or whatever?
Oh, yeah. Just sad. Never fun to play that here, I don't think.
No, not anymore. Sacrifice was fun.
A lot of defensive items in Pugna. She has Glimmer Sand Iron Disc.
Sacrifice was fun if you were a sadist.
Exactly. So made it so good. Oh, Dota's so easy. Hey, my mid laner, you want a hand?
Yeah, it's pretty much this Pugna is just unkillable right now, because at least for the right, you can't chrono him because he has that Aeon disc. Can definitely stay alive. This is tough.
Bottom tower.
Ooh, the ward block.
They will get a tower. They're going to nuke him. They
Anything for the glimpse?
Instead, they're going to take a fight. EMP just to zone him out. All the mana gone on multiple heroes. There's going to be a send back.
Oh, Void.
Back to the base.
They might want to think about chasing here. They don't know how far away he is, maybe.
Tornado should hold him back.
Yeah, oh, the tornado, he BKBs until they get the Sand King instead. Nice play by B2. He's going to move forward. Bingham taking a lot of damage. And guess what? There's the Q life. It pulls all 4 of them in, and now they're going to try to turn around the backside. Chain Frost is bouncing around. They might be able to bring down at least one. There's going to be that huge.
Nyx can
there
save
goes
somebody.
DM. He's going to try.
Thunder.
They can't get anyone else. And now the 9 BKB. Nice double stun from the Sand King, holding him in place. Here goes Slayer. He's going to go down as well. Looks like one more right click. There it is. And now B2.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was really well played.
Wow.
2 buybacks, and
Costed him a lot.
worth it.
The way Palantimos just like ignored the gyro completely, right? He just went right to the back line, got the 3-man chrono, knew the gyro was kind of bodying 3 of his allies. It was like, yo, I'm sorry guys, I'm gonna handle the back lines. And then he comes back and cleans up after the Aegis.
And right now she has the attack speed because she didn't have. Right now she has the Mjolnir. She can fight.
Yeah.
And yeah, as you said, it's one of these games like they are not that scared for the Dire. They can still win this.
2 racks is down, but whatever. You know, at least creeps are going to be in your base, so you're always going to be able to farm.
Uh-oh.
And we did see Invoker took a tome, so he wants to get some levels. He is still very far behind. That's the one problem here.
Yeah, because he got forced into this, like, yeah, you want to pick off a little bit when you play like Quaswex Invoker, and they just 5-man the whole time, and his Void wasn't there, so they don't have all that strength.
Yeah, the one time he did go top as Cav, he had those good rotations in that one ward, and all of a sudden, like, after that, he found nothing. see.
All right, no Chronosphere. Do it up again, boys.
Yep,
going
you see
again.
him. Let's go.
Right again.
Easy execution.
Not even trying to hide it. We're bottom. Good luck.
Try and get the tier 2 at the very least here.
Then you can maybe do some backdoor shenanigans through middle or something.
They're picking this high ground. Are you gonna hold it?
Yep. Chronos should be up by the time the high ground's there, right?
They have the vision
30.
covered. They have lots of sentries nearby. Make sure there's no lingering vision here from HellRaisers.
Ramming their head into the brick wall, except for taking it out brick at a time, brick by brick.
Ooh, a smoke. Okay. Yeah, we're
Void's
totally...
up there.
To the high ground.
Hello.
Okay, it's broken.
Yo!
Don't have initiation,
17.
so can't really, can't just jump.
Maybe put some Venom wards.
Yeah, that's a good call. Pretty low committal to put a Venom Ward up there.
He's going back.
He's out.
They're not even getting this tier 2.
I'm
Void
out of
has
this, he
gold.
said. And then he left.
If Dire had any vision of this, they could have just jumped, but unfortunately the ward game has been won by HellRaisers most of this.
Right.
That's been surprising. Like when you have this advantage. Remember TNC? Early gem. You know,
Yeah.
once they have control of the map, they pick up a gem. They did it in their Veno game against Void.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, that's they're just sitting behind this Void now. They're like, please carry us. You are the man.
They even
You
have
are.
that shrine too, which is a little bit of a, yeah, you know.
Oh yeah, with 2 sets of rackets down, that shrine still being up, a little suspect.
They're doing like the pump. They're pumping them up a little bit. They're getting a little bit of shoulder rub. Like, let's go, baby.
We can do this. We still got a chance. They ping out Maposhka. They know he's here. Yep. And now he knows they know he's there.
And now he knows they don't know
Where
he's
to go.
gonna go.
Exactly.
Whoa.
Division game. And now he's going for that Satanic, so it will take a while for him to get that still if he wants to wait for the next fight, but doubt he can.
This is the Envy style, right? You lose 2 racks, you win.
Yeah, it is. The old
He
school
powers
envy.
up.
They're feeling it.
Roshan. Awkward timing for HellRaisers now because they don't feel comfortable like going for another objective or starting another fight. They kind of have to wait for Roshan, but they know that J178 is just getting stronger the longer they wait.
I think it's the right goal. And if you prioritize this Disruptor, if he gets the Aghanim,
Yeah. And he's almost
really
there.
close. That's why they're waiting. They
that's
don't
right.
want to go.
Yeah.
They're waiting the Sags.
I think that's the way you have to do it. If you like, you're picking this hero for a very specific reason, so give him the
Damn.
space for that.
This Invoker really wants levels. He bought both the tomes. You can only use one though.
You need to wait.
He might get
Wait
someone.
the 5 minutes.
Yeah. He has though. He really wants to get up there. He bought a tome 10 minutes as well. He is pretty much buying all the tomes.
Trying to get some damage to throw into that chrono.
Yeah.
And there it is. That was a pretty fast
He
600
got it
volts.
instantly.
Smokes.
All right.
There's still going to be
round
the problem
his
of they
he
just
sell
don't have
his-
a clear initiation, and Void he will always be able to start the fight as long as he doesn't screw it up, right? He's going to have his level 20 talent, and he could just BKB before he jumps in.
Yeah.
And like, he should still be able to get at least some sort of opening.
He needs to not give that like one, you know, that one fight was like, oh, I got killed by the eggs, guys. I didn't know. Just like
Yeah.
someone's got to click that thing first.
Yeah.
Well, they're just gonna push out middle lane. They're gonna try to take over this Roche section. Full Guardian Greaves on that Veno. Yeah, the Void is slowly getting further and further ahead, but the problem is that Sand King, he's pretty much a support at this point. Invoker very low down as well.
Yep, and the course from the Radiant side still farming. If you see, Gyro is picking up his tempo right now. He got the action. He's going for the
Butterfly next.
butterfly.
And now the Boots of Travel feel a little better on Pugna, since you're not just 5-man and he can just move around wherever he wants. Has the day gone.
Initiation improved for Void.
A light Solar Crest for DM.
Smoke.
Try and protect people against the Void.
Let's see. Let's see if they find anyone.
Okay, this Invoker.
Or they can just run into this base if they want. He does, I believe he does have buyback if he dies, but no, he doesn't. He's pretty high level, my bad.
They seem to have a really good idea of where HellRaisers are, because look where all the 178 heroes are playing. Like down in that bottom half, pretty aggressively from the Lich. Like he's double checking the smoke's not coming that way. I think they're all up top.
They're just waiting for Roche now. They don't care.
It's coming pretty soon.
But this one will definitely get fought, right? Like you have to if you're Dire.
Sounds right. Gross.
Going to scout it knowing it's not up to. And well,
Void
he has the Satanic, no buyback. This is it.
Wow.
P dies, the game will end.
Yeah,
the game just ends.
That active and that static resistance doesn't do a whole lot against the Aghanim static stroke disruptor.
I just want to
Make
see that little
one
ping.
mistake.
Just a ping.
Yeah,
Enemy
somebody
disruptor
ping it.
has Aghanim.
Somebody ping it.
Just
for
give
the
us
boys.
the comfort, please.
But how can Disruptor approach this Void? They don't have this something to stun him instantly. How they can approach?
It is entirely on Void making the mistake of, I can time walk in, I'll BKB afterwards, they can't do anything to me, and then all of a sudden. That's the only way
And
that
yet-
HellRaisers can do it is off of a screw up from V-Tune.
We've seen it before.
And he, you know?
And there's the
Or
decrepify
sorry,
duration.
Palatinos, right?
Yeah. Correct on the Void.
V-Tune's HellRaisers.
BTB on Lesser is coming again.
Damn. So they've got some, and they did Sunstrike
Yeah,
and
that's
saw the
impressive.
Roche up. So they know this definitely is going to be fought for.
This is where Coddle feels real sad. All these BKBs around.
Just chilling.
He should wait. You're right.
There we go. They go into Roche. Probably going to be another Sunstrike coming up soon from the Invoker to scout it out. And are they going to do it? They're not going to. There's a double damage bottom, but they're not going to defend it. They have to go right now if they want to. They're just going to give it up.
Gonna be too late?
I guess it didn't. I mean, the Aegis didn't do too much last fight. They just killed him twice, but
I mean, Aegis is a pretty good counter for Chrono when you're going high ground.
I mean, especially because now you'll have the Aeon Disc on Pugna, the Aegis on your Gyro. Neither of them are that scared of this
A
Chrono
cheese
anymore.
for somebody. Maybe Gyro himself. Second
Smoke
line.
instantly. Now they're gonna push bot.
Yep, they draw the line.
Try again.
Maybe we can catch someone on the way down, but we're going bottom.
I always like this kind of play because it feels safe, right? Like you're protecting your Pugna, pushing up bottom lane. Maybe you actually do catch somebody like trying to play.
I love when there's bounty fights.
Oh god! Whoa, they're gonna just go in. He does already pop his BKB. He's right clean. That is gonna be the
Buybacks.
get killed.
Buybacks.
All right.
Let's see.
Disruptor's
Yeah,
waiting.
this is the fight. You have to buy back.
You do, and there's gonna be the Aegis already. He's gonna throw down his ulti. They do.
Oh, they got the Void.
Can't.
There's no damage.
They can't. They got him back, and now he's gonna be okay. He does have that Satanic, but you gotta be careful. He's Spirit Vessel. He is Spirit Vessel, but he does make it out. There's gonna be an ulti. Who are they gonna catch? It's gonna be the Lich. Like Pikachu. He's gonna get hit by the rocket as well. The Glimpse as well. Come on back, my friend.
Okay, but the Heroes with buybacks.
Yep, and that's the
But
Aegis
Chronos
down.
Hero was using. He doesn't have Aghanim Scepter.
Yeah, he does
That.
Oh, see?
Oh, that's really bad for 178.
Only Kotlin buyback or
Yeah.
more?
Yeah.
Only Kotlin, right?
He couldn't get that next wave yet, or wave killed either, because they forced him out. They like instantly came down to help protect the creep wave, which is really smart. Oh, there's one mid anyway.
Dire's bottom
let's go.
shrine is under attack.
And top, actually.
Venno.
Yeah, it's good. What he did is good.
So, HellRaisers ahead.
Come on,
now.
where are the creeps?
Yeah, sometimes they're just so slow. Like, hurry up.
Force the creeps.
Yep, there we go. They got the double siege unit as well. Pretty
Dire's
easy tier
bottom
2.
shrine is under attack.
They want to kill that shrine to make sure that there's no way that 178 can get behind them
No
for this
crazy
next
rap
fight.
Dire's bottom
Just to
shrine
make sure. You
is
don't need to
off.
rush it too heavily.
I like it. He's gonna go get the bounty runes as well.
Okay, but this is the double siege wagon wave pushing in. I kind of would like people to be there right now.
I thought he just TP'd top with the portal and he was gonna boots a travel back.
Yeah.
But he hasn't yet. They lose the double siege. All right. I think they are just that scared without Aegis. Like, they lost Aegis pretty easily even without Chrono. Uh-oh. Hello.
Isn't Chrono like still pretty far away though? 40
Yeah,
seconds?
I'm not sure.
Like,
All right, they're going.
There we go.
Last
Oh, they
second.
baited him out the void, but now he's already back as well. And here we go, the fight to end all fights here. They do still have buybacks on a lot of the dire heroes. He's gonna stun out. Is he okay?
spells?
They already used the glimpse, I think, right? No, there it is. He's gonna send it back. Oh, and he's gonna jump in. Perfect ulti from the Keeper of the Light, though, doesn't pull him enough. He's gonna get his BKB up. There's gonna be a time dilation. First hit, bash. He's gonna run forward, but he gets decrept, and that's gonna be a wasted BKB by the Void. I think HellRaisers are gonna feel a lot more confident now. But the Chrono is coming up shortly without Disruptor.
They use the Static Storm too, yeah.
They might have to just ship this a lot safer. Or not. See you later, Big Gum. He has buyback. He does it.
He deserves it, dude. He tips so many people.
That's right.
They might want to reset here. I think
Need to be careful. Dude, this Invoker's killing himself right now in this Pugna Ward. They have to kill that form. There's the Andis, and there's going to be he gets both of them, and there's no Andis. There's going to be the Pugna. Here comes the Sunstrike. Isn't enough to kill him. He gets out. That's the Guardian. Oh, Big Num. Gets the kill. He might die as well. And he eats the cheese. There goes Big Num again. He has no buyback. We just saw it used.
Buyback has Pugna?
He's dead as well. Sand King has buyback. No, not me.
King has
Pardon me.
buyback, but I don't think that Palantimos, he can't really fight into DM very well.
Yeah, I mean,
It's just so much damage over time, he can't actually rectify it. Oh, DM's so far forward.
He's so tanky though. He's still alive. He's still alive.
He's so apologize. That's not enough. He's got 150 HP. He's not alive. Well, he's not dying.
The Guardian Greaves. The Greaves aura is
They
so
back
good.
attack, so they had that up. The Sand King's gonna die back here.
He is, and that's 2 diebacks now. You don't have a Lesh, you don't have a Sand King. You might have just lost the game. Pikachu goes down as well. Double buyback from the Lich and him. Palatinos, he does get a kill.
No.
Is it going to be a snipe? Not yet. It's a bash.
He finally died, but in his death, he spitefully took down Palatimos, who was gonna have to buy back here to hold the final racks.
My God. They hold it though.
They do.
It's a tough one, but they hold it.
I mean, they've stopped the game from ending, but just barely.
Yeah.
All right, no buybacks except for Gyrocopter and Venomancer.
That's it.
Venom will have his.
No.
But neither one of them have boots of travel, so those buybacks aren't useful when it comes to pushing high ground. It just gives you that security of knowing you're not gonna
get owned yourself.
Yeah.
Well, Pikachu, he's just sitting here.
Wanted to make sure I wasn't crazy. No.
Well, you are, but not for that reason, my friend. And they're going to move forward. But he's going to have to BKB it early so he doesn't get clipped back. And now they can't commit. They just want to kill that Pugna Ward, but the 2 extra second decrep level 20 town. Putting in a lot of work.
And Moja uses his BGB. He cannot use spells anymore versus Pugna.
Yeah, he can't even push forward. Like, he has to sit so far back now, it feels like. They will get the counter on the observer. He gets put under. He doesn't have
long. Fast hands from Palantimos guy.
He's going to kill it. He's taking a lot of damage right now, though. He's dead.
Look at his out and he's dead.
It's over, I think. Big Num is there's a GG. Yes, guess what?
Jeez.
We are going to get a game 3. And you know what? We talked about this. We saw going into this CIS, Dota versus CIS, it's going to be run at you. It hasn't. But the team that's picked the faster paced lineup has won both. Does that mean this game 3, they both noticed that? Fast paced versus fast paced, we might.
Dire's bottom barracks are under attack. Dire's bottom barracks are under attack. Dire's bottom barracks are under attack.